I want to make a further point about the kinds of research that the federal government is and should be funding. Members of Congress have recently suggested variously either that the social sciences are not really science and should not be supported by the taxpayers at all, or that research in political science, at least, should only be supported if the National Science Foundation will certify to Congress for each grant that the research will advance either the economy or national security. That's a provision now actually embodied in law in the most recent continuing resolution governing spending for the remainder of FY13. And some have argued that all taxpayer-funded research should have to pass the test of offering a predictable benefit for some national interest. So let me be clear about the position of this administration, as President Obama was in his remarks on Monday at the 150th anniversary meeting of the National Academy of Sciences. First, the social and behavioral sciences, which of course include economics, sociology, psychology, and anthropology, as well as political science, are sciences. Researchers in these fields develop and test hypotheses, they publish results in peer-reviewed journals, and they archive data so that others can replicate their results. And second, while much of the work in the social and behavioral sciences meets the definition of basic research, expanding our understanding of ourselves and our surroundings, much work in these sciences is aimed at having, or it ends up having without being aimed that way, practical applications to society's direct benefit. Whether we are talking about research in the social and behavioral sciences or in the natural sciences, it makes no sense at all to confine taxpayer support to those projects for which a likely direct contribution to the national interest can be identified in advance. Unless, of course, the national interest is defined to include expanding the boundaries of knowledge, which would be fine with me, but is not, I think, the intention of the members of Congress who have proposed this kind of language. Imposing such a national interest criterion in the form its sponsors seem to have in mind would throw out the basic research baby with the bathwater, insofar as basic research constitutes precisely that subset of research activity that is aimed at expanding knowledge without reference to possible applications.